No curl. That's funny. Oh, okay, using Debian. Fine. All right, so then we have Node. Good. We have .NET. Good. We have PowerShell, of course. So we're good to go then. Auto rest. Wait, hang on. So what we're gonna do today is I'm working on some tests for, oh my gosh. Type better, Tyler. Azure PowerShell. Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna get my fork. Ooh, I need to redo this real quick. All right, so let me do this real quick so that I can clone this. SSH keys. I always forget how to do this. I have to go to this guide every single time. Generating a new SSH key. Bop, bop, boop, 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 ba-doop. I promise we'll actually get to something interesting. I just haven't had time recently. I've got this new machine that I recently totally redid. And cool. Ancient PID. Fine. SSH and identity added. Who needs Xclip when you have PowerShell? Tyler, Ubuntu, ThinkPad. What? Okay, sorry. Uh, Blithen, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Um, how you doing? I know you've catched the stream a couple times, so I appreciate actually going through with the follow. Gosh, the freaking animation's so funny. What? Stream Elements just sent that message saying that I was live? That's weird. Well, good, because the first couple minutes were very uninteresting. Yeah, let's update Git. I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah, okay. Sudo apt get update Git. It said install. I'm done. Install. Cool. All right. Yep. All right, so today we're going to write some Pester tests. Git clone. Yes. It's a very large repo. Takes a very long time. How's everybody's day going while we sit here and wait for this to download? It's so slow. I'm running on Ubuntu today because I'm testing out a specific test that only works on Linux and Windows. So I've noticed that when I run my stream and I'm connected to my VPN, which allows me to remote desktop into my Windows machine sitting in my office, that the stream quality just tanks. So I'm using my my Linux machine that I had lying around my apartment, which is also probably why it's so freaking slow. But that's the way it is, I guess. Great, on vacation all week. 3D printer got here earlier than expected. Been messing with it in a Raspberry Pi all week. Oh, nice. That sounds really cool. What kind of 3D printer did you get? I've always been kind of curious with the whole 3D printer thing because there's definitely a couple things that I could print, or I've like noticed that I've been like, oh, I wish I could just print this thing out real quick. But I always see them as a little expensive. Or I just can't really drop that kind of money right now. But I've been really curious about that. Hey Thomas, thank you so much for subscribing. Look at that showering of emotes. It's a lot of Joeys in one place, huh? Too many Joeys. Oh, wow. 62%. We're getting there. We are getting there. The Azure PowerShell repo is, as you can imagine, quite massive. But we're almost there. We can do it. Oh, I guess you can kind of see my, oh, my, gosh, freaking, I need to do a hardware rant for a brief second. Like, look at this camera. Look at this black bar that's just on the bottom of my thing. I have no idea why that's showing up. But then if I go like this, and then I go like this, there it is. It's gone. Why? And then, gosh, this setup is such a mess. I've got like this Ubuntu machine that's hooked up to my normal streaming machine, the MacBook Pro that I have. At one point, I couldn't find the dongle to hook up the HDMI to the ThinkPad, but then I also needed to hook up the like Ethernet to the MacBook Pro, and just I think we've gone too far with these dongles. Honestly, I think we've messed up. We need to reset, go back to having machines that are like full of ports, very important ports. Drives me crazy. Update something. Hello? Oh, I also need to specify something else. Oh my gosh, what a mess. It's because I don't have Azure Power. I don't have PoshGit installed. 40 ports per machine. Thank you. I want that. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for the form. It looks really nice, but this is all Apple's fault, obviously. And gosh, it makes me very, very sad. Lots of Azure E&D reorg today. Yeah. Seems like same biz, just a lot of people with new bosses. Yeah. Yeah, now we're under what's called Azure Core. Instead of, I mean, it's still, I think Azure Compute is now under Azure Core, or maybe we're just all one big group called Azure Core or something. I don't know. But just like PowerShell and .NET, in a year we'll just drop the core. Okay. Update. What? Oh, updated connected machine. Okay. Do I want to open this repo? I think I want to go a little deeper. Source connected machine. So this is the mod. This is gonna be the module for Arc, for servers. Connected machine. So it'll be az.connected machine. I know. It's fine. It's fine. It's a little weird, but it's fine. So first things first, I'm gonna move. I need to change something about these tests. So I'm gonna close this. This is how you get an access token from Azure PowerShell. Azure CLI can just do this. And it works. This is what Azure PowerShell has to do. This mess. It's ridiculous. And I don't know why it's such a big fight with the Azure PowerShell team to add a equivalent to that. But it is. But anyway, I was gonna add in this before all instead this part. So that we do this. Access token goes here. Gosh, there's like barely any screen real estate here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. How do can I hide this? How do I hide it? Ubuntu settings. Let's try to hide the thing. Appearance. Dark, please. Yeah, now we're talking. All right, that's much better. They have a bottom now. I didn't realize. That's cool. I'm running Ubuntu on. I've got a like ThinkPad lying around my apartment, and I put Ubuntu on it last night. It originally ran elementary, but I just always have a bunch of issues with elementary not being Ubuntu. And so I've made the switch to Ubuntu to make my life easier. And that's the way it is. That's the way it's gonna be. But the reason why I'm running it is because these tests only run on Linux and Windows. Because Azure Arc for Server, I don't know if you know much about this product, but the way that it works is you like register any sort of machine. Let's say I have a random VM in AWS. I can register that machine with Azure Arc for Servers using their agent, which is called, you'll see I'm using this agent path. And that VM can be registered to be used in Azure. So even though the VM is in AWS, you can like manage it from the Azure portal and Azure PowerShell and all those things. So, you know, the concept is using the tools that Azure provides, you can manage anything. It doesn't have to be Azure stuff. That also includes on-prem machines, which is another big part of it. Okay, and remove. I actually originally had this in before all, but I took it out because I wanted it to be in this as a part of setup, but I changed my mind. It is kind of annoying having to do this every time, but that's all right. Disconnect. All right, so I think we're all locked in here. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but let's try. Let's fight through the issues. First of all, let me update my theme here. No, I've got a somewhere in here is a profile script. There it is. Cool. So I need this. Ah, it's really hard to scroll. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is put in config PowerShell. Oh my posh. And /themes. Okay. And then we'll do Sorin nl.psm1. And I really need to install NeoVim on here, but unfortunately I just have VI for now. Paste. Oh geez. Okay. Quit that. There's my theme. And now let me get my profile. Current user. First of all, touch. Current user, all hosts. Okay. Okay, looks good. Update to daily, that's fine too. .NET suggest. Argument completers. And UX. Cool. Looks good. Let's see if I did it right. Nice. The these are quite large, but I guess it's not bad. Brick machine. All right. Cool. Nice. So now that that's done, let's run these tests, shall we? So first things first, now that we're in here, we have to run autorest, which I never installed because I'm not smart. Because all of this stuff is auto-generated, but then after you just do some you can add special commands that you would like to add. So for example, I will install autorest. I meant to install the beta because I like to commit to that. I also forgot sudo, so perfect. All right, sign in. We're good. And then all we do is auto rest dash beta. And it does the rest. And then we build the module. And then we can run the module if you'd like. I'll run it so you can see what kind of commands come with it. Get command module az.connected machine. So it has 3 commandlets. Get az connected machine. Actually, is this gonna have? I feel like this doesn't have Azure PowerShell installed. Install module az.resources, az dot key vault, since that's a useful one. All right. Now we should be able to actually do something after we run connect az account. Here, I'll do this on my other machine. It'll be easier that way because I'm already signed in. B74FNSEQU. Okay. Yeah, so you see I logged in over on this side. And then I'm just going to set my subscription real quick. Subscription name is... Give me 1 second. Yeah. Trying to do this securely. It's not a huge deal if you happen to see my subscription ID, but I'm just trying to be safe about it. Okay. All right. So I'm logged in. Now I should be able to run the module, and we should be able to do az connected machine, and there should be nothing. But if we do new az connected machine, and we do resource group name, here, I'll make a new resource group, we shall call it why can't I tab complete on that? That's really bizarre. New AZ resource group. Name Twitch live. Location. East US. And now we can run it. and do new AZ connected machine, resource group name, Twitch live. I don't think we need the subscription ID. The name will be my ThinkPad, because I'm going to register this ThinkPad, and we'll do East US. And let's see if it still works. So right now it's installing the agent. And technically this is supposed to be running as sudo. I can't remember if I did. But it looks like it worked. And so this last message comes from Arc. I like this cascading effect that's going on here. This is very odd. Okay, and so then now, if we do get AZ connected machine, we will see my ThinkPad. And so then I can do remove AZ connected machine, name my ThinkPad, resource group name, Arc, Twitch live, and I think that's it. Cool. So one other thing that I have to do, which is apparently a part of the experience, AZCMAGent disconnect. Ugh, how annoying. All right. Cool. And now if we do this, we'll see nothing. All right, great. So now, huh? What is this? Is this Firefox? This is Firefox. All right, we'll close out of that, because now I have Edge. And then this is, I guess, another instance of VS Code that doesn't have any folders open. All right, cool. Okay, so let's see. Something I noticed was I feel like this is going to need a sudo. But there's only... Yeah, that's going to need a sudo. Ugh. I really don't like these tests. They're very difficult to write. Disconnect, disconnect. Because this is... Okay, this is new AZ connected machine. Remove a machine. Should we just run the test and see how it goes? Why not? Let's see. So, first of all, Pester. none. Install module Pester. Unfortunately, this hasn't moved to Pester 5 yet, so I gotta do this. Okay. Pester. All right, we got that one. So now to do the test, we do test module dash live, and we wait for everything to break. So what this is going to do is that line where it says building local resource module used for test, that's going to create a resource group for us. And now it's going to actually run the tests. So now it's installing the thing, and we have, okay, it's installing the thing again. So off to a very bad start. 3 tests failed. But who knows? Maybe this one will succeed. These tests are hard to write. They really are. Ooh. Let's see. Nope. That one failed too. Cool. So 1 passed, 6 failed. Not good ratio there. We were able to... Oh my gosh, this is just all broken. So why did this one fail? Expected expression, but it is null. Yeah, how would it know? All right, here's the thing I need to understand. Get AZ connected machine. What does this return? There is none. Let's register it first. So while that's going, let's look at this test. So it's failing here, and I think it's because there is no location. So once this finishes onboarding, I'm going to see what the result of get whatever gives us back. Okay. Name, which is blank, so that's a bug. Resource group and subscription. So that's for new. What does get give us? Location, name, and type. This is all wrong. All right, so the new I wrote myself. That's right here, new AZ connected machine. It's a very long thing, but at the very end, what it does is it creates this connected machine identity, which is apparently not the same as whatever this is. This is a machine. Okay. So if this is a machine, that's the one we need to make, not this connected machine identity. So then what I do is I go into the generated API models for apparently this, and I go to machine, and then I look for some indication as to how I can create one of these. Now this is all auto-generated code, so it's particularly nasty, but it does have a public empty constructor. My biggest question is iMachine internal. Is there a way for me to create this machine? I guess we just have to set it ourselves. Do I want to be in the business of doing that though? I could just call out to the other command. Hello, Chell. Okay. Chelnock UK. Is that right? I'm working on one of the Azure PowerShell modules called Connected Machine, which is the PowerShell module for Azure Arc for servers. And I'm trying to figure out the best way that I could do this. And I think this is the best way. Azure Connected Machine. Get AZ Connected Machine. Name resource group. Name is name, which is apparently broken. Resource. That was weird. Resource group name is equal to resource group name. And heck, let's throw the subscription ID in there. Because why not? Subscription ID. Anything else? Subscription ID, resource group name, name. Huh. Hey, that looks pretty good. So that would get rid of this. And so then we would... Oh, Visual Studio's hosting me. Cool. Hello, everyone, from the Visual Studio channel, if you're out there. Also, I'm not using my theme. What's wrong with me? Synthwave. Oh, I know what's wrong with me. It's because the Synthwave theme doesn't support semantic highlighting yet. And semantic highlighting is this really cool feature of Visual Studio Code that highlights your script based on actually leveraging the language's language server. So what you see here is like a quote-unquote more perfect colorization of PowerShell script because a message is getting sent to the PowerShell language server. It's tokenizing that script and then providing all the colors for the highlighting. It's a really cool feature of VS Code. So let me pick a different theme though, because I need to do something different here. I feel like we're gonna go with red. Has to be red. I guess I'll just stick to dark for now. Or Monokai dimmed. Fine. No, I don't like that red. We'll do that for now. Hey, James. How's it going? Long time no speak. No speak? You know what I mean. Yeah, it's been so long. The last time I saw you was at TwitchCon, which feels like forever ago, doesn't it? I don't know if he's still here, but yes, James and I met at TwitchCon a while back. Hey, Diego. I am working on some Azure PowerShell stuff. I'm contributing their new connected machine module, which is managing Azure Arc for servers. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Feels like it was ages ago, honestly. And I had always been wanting to reach out to you, James, to get coffee or something, but then, well, you know what happened. So, new AZ connected machine. So Arc is this concept of, I'm going to probably say the same phrases a few times, but Azure Arc for servers is this concept of registering servers that are anywhere in the world, and managing them from Azure as if they were Azure machines. So, you could onboard an AWS VM onto Azure and manage that VM from Azure. Or you go to your on-prem environment and you run the Azure Arc agent on that, and then you can manage that all from Azure as if it were an Azure machine. So it's really cool. It's something that my sister team has been working on, and they had asked my team to help them out with some of this stuff, and so I'm working on the PowerShell module for that. But it's a very cool service, I have to say. Plus, it's definitely one of the cooler names that I've heard, Arc. So, anyways, this will probably pass now. I feel fairly confident about that. But now let's figure out why these tests are all broken. So, this is the remove test. Okay, this is the get test. So here's the problem. Required flag location was not set inside of get AZ tests. Okay, I think I remember something like this happening. And the reason is because this is actually tenant, not tenant ID. Ugh. I guess I could also use this, since it's available. But what is this? Is this a string? Give me this. This ridiculous line. I'm thinking about using namespace, but not quite sure yet. Let's see. Tenant ID dot get type is a string. Okay, great. Let's just use that then. Tenant ID. And we got to do that for all the other ones as well. Tenant ID. And then for the new case, it does not need it. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's run them again. I have a little bit of hope that more will pass. Hopefully. This always happens. It's so annoying. Ouch. Okay. So, James, I don't know if you're still there, but what have you been up to these days? Have you been involved in Maui at all, or some of the .NET 5 stuff that's been going on as we start to approach that? Yeah, you all should give James a follow. He's really awesome. He also streams on his own channel, but then I guess I'm gonna guess that you are also responsible for hosting me on the Visual Studio channel, or at least someone was. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Big shift towards dynamic community, focusing on ramping up live streaming on the VS channel and YouTube. Nice. Tighter integration in Docs and MS Learn. Oh, that sounds really cool. Yeah, let me know if you need anything from me. I don't know. I don't know how I could help, but if you need another channel to test something out, I'm happy to give it a try. Oh, you're a manager now. Well, congrats. That's really cool. Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Oh man, what is this? Name is empty string. Ah yes, manager life. Take it easy, James. Thanks for joining. And keep me posted. Hey Corbob, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, we got at least one remove passed. Whew. Can we get a second one, please? Oh, please. Which one else failed? So this one failed. This one failed. Can connect a machine to an existing resource group. Cannot bind argument parameter name because it is empty string. Oh, this is in the actual commandlet itself. Doing pretty good. Was reminded why I dislike YAML. And why is that, Corbab? Why don't you like YAML? It's a good thing. And we're missing resource group in this case. Oh my gosh. Annoying. Alright, something is clearly messed up here. Name. Alright, let's fix this one because I have a feeling I know what this is. So the problem here... No, these are the tests. So the problem here is that this doesn't seem to be working. But why? But why? AZ. Alright, let's run the module. And we'll run the new. And this should fail at the very end. Alright, so this is onboarding, and then it'll probably fail right about here. Here. Yeah, okay. Cannot bind argument to parameter name because it is empty string. So this isn't working. So the way that I'm doing this is kind of hacky, to be honest. Is I'm doing this. Is that why? Show. I thought I could do this without sudo. Oh my gosh. Now that's just silly. All right. Well, that should do it. Oh, geez. I have to do this, don't I? If is Linux. This is a very, very fragile thing. I don't like it. Windows. Sudo azcmgmt path show. Okay. All right, so that should fix that. But what else is failing? Cannot process can't because it's missing resource group name. And this is in the remove test. So over here, it says that this is missing a resource group name here somewhere. Because apparently this is... What line is it? 69, this one. It says this isn't working, resource group name. Then how did these other ones work? Or is it this? Is that what's broken? Let's see. So it's connected, right? Oh, I didn't mean to run test. No, cancel. Okay. Let's run this thing. Run module. We should be able to run get az connected machine and see our machine. Cool. Check. Now we should be able to do this. And it worked. Garlic. Oh my gosh. Is it really low? Okay. Put the code in. I'm also just filling the space with sound so that you can see whether or not this is loud enough. Hello, hello, hello. I can turn it up a little bit if you'd like. All right, so that's disconnected. And also it seems like it's already onboarded. All right, so let's run this again. Why do you have to wrap the CLI? Are there no public APIs? So the way that this works is that there's an agent that runs on a machine. And that's how you onboard it. That agent is a CLI. It's not like, there is no like PowerShell module equivalent. And it, you know, you have to run it as sudo because it like will start it as a service, I presume, on Windows or something similar on Linux. And that's the only way to register the machine as like a thing in Azure. So I do have to wrap the CLI in this case. But it looks like this is good, which is nice. Get AZ connected machine. Let me grab my charger. Yeah, it's definitely a weird service, unlike others. Right, okay. This resource group name is Twitch Live. That works, okay. So then, why don't you work? And I know you work. What did it fail with before? All right, let's try running the tests again and see if we are better off at all. Ugh, hate doing this. Okay, test. This is what I use to buy or use in my free time when I'm building. I juggle. There's something wrong with this. I don't know what it is just yet. But something's wrong with the resource group and how the test gets it. Resource group, env resource group. Like, I don't know. It's very bizarre. Well, that one passed. Disconnect. But why is it that the get is failing? So we do the connection. We pass in the resource group name here. We run the thing. This is an after all. Once we specify the resource group, then it doesn't work anymore. And it doesn't seem like the machine name. Okay, there's something wrong with this resource group. Not sure what it is just yet. Because it fails this, and it fails the other one too. So, ugh, go away. Go here, tests. Wait a minute. Subscription ID and tenant ID, that's fine. Utils. Resource group name is set to this. And we create the new resource group name. So, why isn't this working? We don't need this in there anymore. This is the installation of the agent to make sure it's there. In the event that get or remove runs first, which it does. I don't understand. And why is this? I used to throw by saying force is not. Okay, there is no parameter for that, even though clearly there is. I don't think this is used anymore, is it? Oh, it's used there. Okay, fine. Gosh, I'm telling you, I'm really confused by this. It doesn't make any sense. This should be defined. Like I don't know how this is working, but this one isn't working. Yeah, it's a good question on whether or not the resource group is even getting created. I mean, I'm doing it here. Like, it should be fine. And I'm pretty sure in the logs. Maybe we don't see it being printed out. Resource group name. I don't know. Well, new's supposed to return it, but I guess we can get AZ resource group. If it fails for whatever reason. Oops. Yeah, let's try that, I guess. Doesn't really make any sense. But some of this test harness is just so silly. Whoa, it passed this time. Huh. What did I change? What did I change that actually fixed it? I have no idea. But it looks like it's working. I am very confused. And that one passed too. And the remove? The remove, I'm, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see what happens with the remove. I don't know how we fix the get, frankly. It doesn't make sense. One. Did stuff that shouldn't fix it until it worked. Yep. That should be the new title of this stream. So good. One more. Oh, name and resource group. So it's just this last one that just seems to fall over. Even though it's doing quite literally the exact same thing as this. Oh. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is deleting the resource group. All right, so let's try this then. So before each, wait a minute. No, before each, the machine name is set. And then after each, it's disconnected. That way the machine name is different every time. So what's wrong with the machine name here? Machine name, right host, env dot resource group name. And then also, let's set this to a variable, because why not? Things. And then we will do a piped to remove AZ connected machine, which should be the same. But I really don't know how he fixed it here. We shouldn't need this. Huh. Wonder if it has something to do with this script messing up. Let's pipe this to out null and see. All right, take 2. So confusing. All right, let's see if I broke those tests that were working. Why does it take so long? Oh, because it's registering it for the first time. All right, all of those work. I really don't know how we fixed those, frankly. But whatever. Next is the new test, which has been passing consistently. I think this is going to pass as well. I have high hopes that this is going to actually pass. Okay, that one passed. And now the remove, we didn't do anything. We're just logging additional details. So we're expecting a pass, and then another pass, and then a fail. And these take a little bit of time. So while they're running, I'm going to go and remove this line. Why did I do it that way? So weird. One pass. 2 pass. Come on. Come on. Come on. It'll pass, and then we should get our output. Remove. Things. Give me the output. Okay. What line is this on? 73. It's this one. So for some reason, the remove is not working here. Why is this not working? Ooh, PS default. Oh, maybe I need to do this. Maybe it's actually telling me what needs to be done. So we tested this. So the problem here seems to be that piping is not working with PS default parameters. So that leads me to believe that if we do this, it has nothing to do with this garbage. But if we do this, what is this set to? Okay. This error might have been caused by applying the default parameter binder. You can disable the default parameter binder in PS default parameter values by setting disabled to be true and then trying again. The following default parameters were successfully bound for this commandlet when the error occurred. So we need to do this. But also, I think we need to I feel like we need to set this back and do like try this. Whoa. What was that? Finally set this back to, I guess, null. Or like before. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's try it. I actually feel somewhat confident about that. Makes me feel like PowerShell has a bug in there. Here we go. I can't look. Actually, I'm going to be closing my eyes for a very long time because these tests take so long to run. In the meantime, what else do I need to do to set up this machine? Let's do we have the daily? No. PowerShell daily PWSH. Nice. Does this have? No, it does not. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Pass, pass, pass. That's what I like to see. I was gonna do, ooh, I can install NeoVim. That would be nice. Snap, search. NeoVim, is it here? Oh, frick. NeoVim snap. Nightly. I like that idea. NeoVim. Linux. NeoVim Nightly and Stable are available on the Snap Store. Cool. There we go. NVim. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Do we want beta or do we want edge? Oh, they all passed. That's what it was. Nice. Oh, sweet. That makes me so happy. Wow, what a long, arduous road to get through. We did it. 7 tests passed. But I also want to continue installing NeoVim real quick. Right, so the beta and then the edge. What's the difference? Edge looks like it's nightly. I'd say let's just go edge. Why not? Live a little, right? Classic. I love their downloading progress bar. It's so nice. Okay. Wow. We did it. The tests actually pass. Now let's see what these changes are. I love this tree, view as tree. Because then I could be like, okay, I know we're not supposed to check these in. I guess the line endings changed here, as they do. The line endings. New line identifier, come on. Now we create the new resource group. Location. Remove the resource group. that looks good. Let's go ahead and add this, and add this, and add this. Access token. Dealt with the tenant ID and the access token. Sudo only. And the default parameter values. Looks good. Access token is Linux. Looks fine. This file hasn't changed. Access token and tenant. I can't believe the show has to be run with sudo. That's ridiculous. And then we just call get. Okay. Actually, for that one, return the same thing. Return the object of, return the connected machine object. Yeah. And then this one, let me just move my screen a bit because I think it has some, it has. Okay, sorry, there is this file that sometimes has some secret stuff in it, but I wanted to make sure it didn't. Okay. Passing tests on Linux. Oh yeah, I have to do that. If I do this, it will yell at me again. Passing tests on Linux. I always get that wrong. Okay. Push. I don't know what this means. But I'm gonna guess it knows where to push it to. Cool. All right, well, I think that's enough for now. I've got to do the Windows ones now to make sure that they work, but I need to do that, like, connected to VPN, and then the stream runs slow, and it's a whole ordeal, so I'm just going to focus on the Windows test by myself, unfortunately. You all have been pretty helpful for me. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, wherever you are, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. I'll have a suite set up next time with NeoVim. Promise. Promise. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Simon. See you. See you all later.